What's up, guys? Welcome back to RollPlay. I've been going into hour number 2 here of week 16. You guys are riding back towards the town of Pinedale, and I need everyone to make a perception check for me as you guys get to the edge of the town.
A perception check, you say?
Perception check.
29, holla at me.
Holla.
22.
31. Nice.
Cats. Kaylin?
Is my perception 12? I
It
probably
is.
fail.
It is 12.
So 17 then.
Oh, you rolled a d20. Okay, I didn't see
Yeah.
it. Okay, Ryan and Katz, you guys see someone that looks like Rich and someone that looks like Zanzil talking to the guards outside.
Oh shit.
On the outside the guardhouse as you guys are getting ready to ride into town.
Okay, so our friend who died made a blood pact with a blood demon.
My
I'm
God,
excited to.
what
Yeah.
a horrid friend you seems to have had. Made
Yeah,
a
he was
pact with a blood demon?
something.
I can see why you gave up on him so quickly.
Indeed. So, well, I liked him. I mean, I mourned him. That's more than anyone else in this party can say.
Well,
But
It hasn't been a day, by the way, since Rich is dead. The body's still in the town. It hasn't been buried, etc. Just
Look,
letting you know.
can we see scars? Or can we see his face?
If you would have hit a 30, you could have, but... Or wait, Katz did. Katz, you can totally see that he does not have bandages on his face as he looks around town talking to this guard. He turns to the right, kind of in your direction, but he does not see you guys as it is dark out.
yeah, so I can see that he doesn't have bandages on his head, which means he's a blood clone. You know, if seeing Rick or Rich died was not enough, we should kill these people.
Well, hold on. Let's not be so hasty. They're talking to the guards, and they're obviously impersonating people. They're definitely up to something.
Well, then we should go clear
No
this up
shit.
immediately. Shall we head over there and conversate with the guards?
My only worry is that maybe they've gotten to the guards and they've explained, and maybe they already have the guards on their side.
Well, then, if we
Well,
just present
in
the
that-
truth factually and straightforward, I'm sure we can convince the guards otherwise.
Yeah, if
We're
that was the
all
case,
honest
if we
men and
we
women.
managed to kill one of them and they melt into blood, it will be instant proof.
Sometimes that works, but I'd be much more comfortable if I could sleep before we kind of got into this whole mess.
Now.
Okay, I agree. I have almost no spells left. Let's just try to avoid this. Is there another entrance?
They're not really... I mean, I guess you guys could ride around town and come in from the other direction, on the other side of town if you wanted to.
Are
I
you
kind of want
serious?
to
Couldn't we just speak to the guards and explain that this man is already dead and we can show them the body of the other one?
Do we know where the body is? What if the body's not there anymore? What if they moved it?
If said the body was still in town.
Body's still in town, yeah. The mortician or gravediggers, it's currently in his possession.
Okay.
Ha-
Well, we could do that.
I'd rather deal with this now. I mean, we don't know where they're going to go afterwards.
Yes.
They'll find us while we're sleeping.
Let's do
Absolutely. This could only get out of hand from here.
It's already pretty out of hand. I mean, they follow us wherever we go.
Your friend seems to have been quite the troublemaker.
I will.
Don't talk ill of my friends.
I will support the party if everybody wants to go.
No,
and
you
deal
care.
with it
Wait.
now, but
it. This lady is going on about her friend when she went after her horse and lost my horse in the process right after her friend died.
He was dead.
You're weird.
I picked up his body. It was lifeless. I set him down lovingly onto the ground and I chased after my horse.
That That's not how I remember it.
That's not how I remember it. Anyway,
exactly how
I'll go
it
deal
went.
with it.
You guys are talking for about 5-10 minutes on the outskirts of town, and from where everyone sees this, from where Zanzo was, you see a fireball shoot out from that direction and hit the guardhouse, and the place just blows up. And everyone in the town comes outside and is running. The guards that were inside are running out, are now on fire.
Can we see the source of the fireball?
Oh yeah, it's totally coming from the two people talking to this guard.
I pull up my bow and shoot at the one who cast the fireball.
Okay. Surprise back attack plus normal attack.
Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Wait, you rolled a...
Four,
okay. I thought you
five-
rolled a plus 14. I'm like, Jesus, right?
No.
I didn't give you that many bonuses.
Total is bonus of 9.
Okay.
13.
It is
Shit.
still a hit, though.
Yes!
Because you're shooting at a
Yes.
wizard who does not have a magical cloak. So he has 10 AC. So
I am level 5.
Is that 3? No, it's
I'm
if you're
checking.
if you're level 5, it's only 2.
I think so. I think it's only 2. I'm double checking, but I think you're right. I think it's only 2.
Okay.
No, it is 3. 5 is the transition
5 is the
period.
number. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
3d6.
11 damage.
Yeah. That was not a critical. Never mind. He does take he takes an arrow like right in the middle of his back actually, and you see him lunge forward and fall to the ground, saves himself from falling completely with one hand. And when that goes off, you see you see the other figure turn to you, and you guys realize it's Rich. Everyone but Coronado does that.
Do I still get my second attack?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. 24.
That is a
Crit.
crit, but is it a back attack still? I guess
That's
so.
the question. Yeah?
Because he fell forward, his back would still be to you.
14.
Yeah, you
Give me the
shoot.
big numbers.
You basically shoot him in his ass, and he falls to the ground, slumps to the ground, and you guys see the body slowly dissipate into the earth. And at this point, the other figure.
What is this monstrosity?
It's a blood clone, bro.
At this point, the other figure is now charging to you guys. He needs 1 round of running at you, and then he'll be able to make his attack. So if you guys want to get an attack of opportunity on him, an attack this round, you can without rolling initiative.
I'll try to attack Rich if I can.
Only ranged, right? Or
Only
can we-
ranged can, yeah. Melee will have to meet him.
Mm.
Can I run at him and with like a sword outwards?
Yeah, totally.
All right.
But you guys will meet in the middle.
Yeah. That's
I
fine.
cast Bless.
Okay, everyone gets
on
a
the
+1 to attacks.
So do
I
I?
can't do anything.
Neil, you can get a single shot off if you want
Yeah?
on Rich running at you. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Be
say
right
no to
back.
that.
It's not a back attack or surprise, though.
Correct. It's just a normal D20 plus your +3 or +4, whatever it is.
Yeah, 5. 24, natural 19.
Where is your character sheet? Yeah, you totally crit him actually, because you had 12 AC on your fucking.
So that's actually a double crit then. 'cause it
yes.
clears by 10.
Yes. Okay.
Save or step?
Let's roll it. Fail. 2d4.
D10 for
D10.
location. Or
Probably
2d4
right
for
leg.
severity.
It's
No.
not. I don't even think that's
Prob-
going to be anything.
I doubt it's anything. I'll let you know if it is.
Okay. Ricardo, are you doing anything? Can you do anything?
I can't do anything, no.
Okay. Riley, since you are meeting him in the middle, let's roll for initiative. You guys go first. I rolled horrible.
All right. So I'm dashing towards him on a horse, and he's not on a horse. So do I get a bonus?
Sorry, one sec. I was looking at HP.
Leg grazed, victim knocked down.
What? On a 4, you get.
But there's no other effects. He just falls over.
Okay, yeah, he falls over running towards you, Riley, and you get. If he's on the ground, you're not gonna be able to hit him, but you can
Yeah.
get to the point where you're like on
Can
top
I just
of him.
trample him with my horse?
You could
Like,
totally do
run
that,
right
but I don't know
over
what
him?
trample damage is. Do you know what that is, Neil?
It would be
Whatever a horse does, which I think
shit,
is.
there. Well, there's actually an overrun in here.
In the handbook? Or combat and tactics?
Can I roll for like Argo stepping on his head?
Let me see what the roll is in the book. 1 sec.
Argo's a cold blood killer.
Yeah, man. Wait, that might actually be in the monster manual.
See, when a defender is knocked down by an overrunning creature, he's already knocked down, he may suffer a trampling attack. The trampler gets an attack of opportunity that inflicts d4 points of damage per difference in size. Even though the defender is prone, no modifier is applied. Trampling is an afterthought on the attacker's part. The DM can adjust damage as he fits. Okay.
So a normal damage attack is a D2 for a horse.
Yeah, so just trampling this guy would be d4 since there's one size difference.
Okay, so yeah, you could totally trample him for D4 damage if you'd like.
So
Alright.
the sizes don't stack, as in
I mean, if
Riley
the
plus
horse
for
was
horse?
not
If it was like a
The
war
richest
horse, then it would-
medium,
yeah,
the horse is large. If the horse was one size larger, like if it was huge, then it would do 2d4.
but it's just a riding horse, so it's
Alright, so I run right over his body with Argo.
okay. Yeah, he takes 4 damage. How much did he take before from? Oh, Rich, change your name and D20
Oh, yeah.
or enroll 20.
And I pet Argo and I tell him, soon I'll teach you how to dual wield. Good job, boy.
Wait, how much damage did you do to him? You did 10. 10 takes 4.
Yeah, I just
okay.
tend to rich.
He after you attack him and you ride through him, he slowly starts to stand up. And now we need to roll for initiative, but he's not really at you guys because he fell down halfway. So ranged, we'll get a. Let's just roll for initiative. We'll see what happens. Someone roll.
someone roll.
So,
Wow.
He goes first. He gets a charging attack at. Kaylin, you rode past him, so he gets
Yeah,
a
I'm
charging
behind
attack at Coronado. Charge is what? D2 on top of everything?
I think it's a +2 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, +2 to hit. So plus, and you're a normal size. So I think it's just +4. What's your AC? Oh yeah, he totally just
My
misses.
AC is 16.
Yeah, he flings his or tries to hit you, and his sword just lands to your left. It's a very unconvincing attack. You're not impressed at all, and you guys can go.
Can I get a back
Well,
attack if I charge him from the back?
That's rich.
You could totally, yeah, if you want to, but he's standing next to Coronado at this point. So Coronado, you go
Oh.
first. Just because I mean,
Okay.
he's like right next to you.
Again, I will, throw my bow to the ground, pull out my long sword, and slash at the beast,
Okay.
at the man. D20 plus normally 2, 1 for elf, 1 for high ground 4.
Not for
So-
high. Oh, you're still
on a-
mounted?
I'm on a horse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you totally hit him. Yeah, you totally kill him. He
Sick.
slumps to the ground, lifeless, and you see the body dissipate into a pool of blood amongst the mud on the ground, or sorry, the dirt on the ground, which then turns into bloody mud.
Guys, killing Rich
Hi.
over and over and over again is starting to get really mentally taxing on me.
What do you mean killing him
Really?
over and over again?
Well, he keeps...
Yeah, did you kill him?
No, No, you're right. Cora finished him off. Is that... What?
I ride into town to see what happened with the guards while they're talking about this.
Okay. As you ride in, you see that the guardhouse is just ablaze. There are a couple people that have just been knocked down outside. You're not sure if they're alive or dead. A couple people are inside that you know of because you heard some screams when the fireball first went off, but you have no idea what's happening. There's a bunch of people around town that have come over and tried to put out the flames.
Are the original guards that I saw talking to the two blood guys there?
Yeah, the first one actually meets you about halfway. He was following Rich, who charged after you guys. So he meets you in the middle. Like, he was running towards the party. You were running towards the guardhouse, and you guys meet in the middle if you want to have a conversation. If not, he'll just keep running past you.
Yeah. What happened back there?
He goes, it's your fault. They were here looking for you. All that you've done is bring shit to this town, and now we have so much to pay for.
Good sir, please, we have just
You're not
saved
there.
you from these evil blood demons.
You're not there.
Never mind, I said nothing.
Good sir. No, I'm just kidding. Just to spite you, I'm not going to do that noise right now. We haven't brought anything to this town. Just because somebody was looking for us and they were evil doesn't mean that we were the cause of it.
He goes, they were here looking for you, and now look at this place. And he points to the guardhouse.
Look, just come back and talk to my friends and you'll see.
He looks at you and he's like, I just lost, I don't know how many guards. I can't even collect what's going on right now. I was running at you guys. Oh God. And he just like starts breaking down.
Look, we just killed we just killed them, didn't we?
Goes, yeah,
Both of them.
we got, oh God, I got to go put out the fire. I got to put out the fire. He runs off towards the fire, tries to, you see him grab like a bucket. He starts trying to throw water from the horse trough into it.
Can I attempt to invent some sort of like fire extinguisher or hose or
Give me an intelligence check on a 30 or higher. If you can describe to me what you create, then yes.
Okay. Let me roll. Let's see. Intelligence is 15. Let's go, babe.
Come on, lucky
32.
Oh!
Whoa!
Yes.
Now, but just creating it, what do you invent?
Green
You have to describe something to me that would make actual sense in this world. There's no pumping water, so you
Okay.
can't like.
I'm gonna invent the fire extinguisher.
How do you invent that? Using what would be in a medieval world, how do you invent that?
So it'll just be like a big sack. Like, I don't know what's inside fire extinguishers, but whatever they use, let's just say it's like a big sack with that in there and some kind of like pressure.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know,
you
man.
could invent that
That's
on the
the dirt
spot. That
word.
would have to be something that takes a lot of time.
I rolled over a 30, right?
Yeah, but time is still time.
Maybe it was common in everyone's house for them to have bags of dirt to put out fire.
Okay, it's
Totally common.
it's made out of copper, and it is like those old seltzer water sprayer things that they used to spray in the old times, except on a bigger scale.
In old times, they had seltzer water sprayers.
Yeah, the big. He means old time as in like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And they still could compress carbon dioxide into a container.
I'm gonna say that doesn't fly because this is like on the spur. Like you couldn't be like, I'm gonna go make this in the next 30 seconds and go and create this thing and know exactly where to find all those materials. What were we gonna say, Neil?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll invent that shit later on or something then.
Okay. You have a flash of brilliance for a tool that could put out fires easily, but you can't. You don't have the tools required to create it.
Okay. I'll go help, like, whatever they're doing, throwing buckets of water on it or whatever. I'll go help.
Okay. The three of you out in the distance outside of the town, you see the guard and Cobblepot scurry over to the burning building, and they're throwing water onto it. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm a Coronado's horse, so I suggest we go.
Yeah. I could get Argo's sides so that we can run towards Cobblepots.
Okay, you run towards Cobblepot. You guys are right next to the burning building. It's much hotter than it was further away. The flames are pretty large, and you can see that it might actually spread to the building next to it soon.
I try to remove any kind of connection that would allow it to spread. So if there are trees connecting it, or like, I don't know, wood, just like wood blocks laying there, I'll kick it to the side.
Okay, you do your best to separate any connection to the building. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll help Cobblepot and the guards do whatever they're doing.
Coronado?
Manual labor is beneath me. I watch.
Okay. Jesus. I just rolled the same number 5 times in a row. After about almost 45 minutes, the fire slowly starts to die down. You guys are exhausted, except for Coronado, as you've been throwing copious amounts of water from these troughs, and then eventually that trough ran out. You had to make longer trips back and forth, and the town was helping out. Cobblepot, your flash of brilliance allows you to create some sort of chain where people were just passing it back and forth, and it was much quicker than anything that people had imagined, and you guys put out the flame.
Okay.
It's still smoky, and there's still like burning coals and everything, but for the most part, there's no more fire.
All right, I really want to go to sleep.
The guard is the guard that was talking to you, Cobblepot, is just completely out of breath and beside himself as they're starting to realize exactly how many people were caught inside of the blaze. And he's pretty quiet, pretty somber at this point.
I go up and comfort him.
Like you put your arm on his shoulder, or what do you? What's the comfort?
Yeah. I say, sorry your friends died, but we didn't really bring this upon the town. There's some kind of evil magic at work here.
He like throws his left arm to throw his arm off of it. It's like, just get out of town, and we won't. Just get out. We don't want to deal with you. We don't want you here. You've brought nothing but bad things to this town. You're a bad omen. I don't want to see you again, or your friends.
If we leave and those guys come back, we might not be here to save you next time.
He goes, they came here looking for you. If you're not here, then they have nothing to look for.
Look, we weren't here when they just came looking. If we leave, they'll still come back here to look for us.
It might be. Look, the reason that guy attacked me is because I said that we saw you the other day, but we had no idea where you were. So now we can just say we hadn't seen you. I don't mind lying as long as it doesn't mean mindless deaths. Look, just get out of town, or I'm gonna have the remaining guards do their best to try to put you in jail or get you out of here somehow. I'll sell you to another town.
Wait, so you say you were ratting us out, and that's why everything got burned?
Ratting you out? I said that I saw you in town. I'm not your friend. I'm not your accomplice.
Your guilt.
I'm not your accomplice.
You're misplacing your guilt. This man was the one who told the blood people that we were in town, or that he saw us. So all the deaths are on you, not on us. We already lost a friend. And Rich as well today, or yesterday. So,
by the way, I've left the area. I didn't want any of the smoke getting on my clothing. So with the solar ash, it would screw my stuff up. So I went indoors somewhere, like a bar, a little ways away that I could look from a window.
Okay. Let's deal with you then. You go into the bar. There's the only person that's there is the person that was left behind the bar, so that no one would come in and steal anything. Everyone else is outside trying to help put out the fire at this point. So there's just one person behind the bar.
I have nothing I'm doing. I just wanted to make it clear that I was not with the party at this point in time.
Got you. Yeah, to come back to the guard. He's like, are you going to leave or are we going to have to force you out of town? We do not want you here.
Is he like a captain or like a just one of the guards?
You notice that this guard has some sort of insignia on its or sorry, he has a red feather plume on his hat, and the other guards don't. So he looks some sort of seniority or some higher status guard than the others.
Are there any other guards around here that can hear what he's saying?
No, the rest of them are all putting out the fire. In fact, he's
I'm okay
the
with
only
leaving
person
town.
that is having a conversation with you. Like, there's no one else around except for him. They're all 10, 20 feet away.
Let's go back to the inn and sleep for tonight and discuss what we should do about this. I think.
Are you saying
Yeah.
that away from the
Let's
guards, so
sleep.
he doesn't hear that?
I'm saying it to Riley and Ricardo only.
I agree.
Alright.
We should sleep. We need to sleep.
Okay, you guys go to the inn.
Yeah. As we're walking away, I look at the guard and I make eye contact and I mouth, "Snitches get stitches," and I keep walking away.
Yeah, I turn around as well, and I go like this.
The guard just doesn't really care that you guys are saying this to him or making these
Gestures.
gestures towards him. Yeah, he just turns around and makes like shakes his head and looking at the ground. You guys make it back to the inn.
What time is it?
It's pretty late in the night. It's probably around, at this point, after putting the fire out, it's about 9, 10 o'clock. It's nighttime. Late evening.
Guys, I think I'll be able to solve this problem tomorrow.
How?
Well, remember back there how I made that manticore my friend?
No. Yeah. Can you make all of them your friends though? Because I'm sure he's gonna.
Well, I could just, try and make him my friend, and then it'll trickle down to the rest of the guards.
Do you think so? I mean, I'm sure they lost friends. Whatever. I'm
mean-
down for whatever. If not,
Except for a
Just
couple
guess-
more days. Like, what? Why do we have to stay in this town anyways?
That's another alternative. We could leave if we wanted to.
the only reason I wouldn't leave is pride.
Yeah, my ego's fine. I just want to wait a couple days. First.
Where would we go if we left?
I guess Rich isn't here, so we have no reason to go to the Goblin City.
That's very true. We could always go back and find those guys with the hooks in their back.
But they were just passing through town or something.
Yeah, they have to live somewhere, though.
But they didn't do anything to us. They were just pulling a caravan, weren't they?
Oh, by the way, Cobblepot.
Mm-hmm.
So best thing ever happened, right? I have the green ring now, so we can talk to each other without talking to each other.
Very nice. Just give me the signal next time you want to put it on, and we can get out of danger or something with it.
Well, why isn't yours on all the time?
I don't want you to always read my thoughts.
Oh no, it's just if I understood correctly when I identified it, I can't read your thoughts. It's just if we communicate to each other, it's kind of like talking to each other without talking.
Let me try it. I put it on, and what do I receive?
Cats, are you sending anything to him?
Um,
You put on and nothing happens.
and now
Because
and now I say, now you can hear me.
You hear a voice in your head say, "Now you can hear me," in Ricardo's accent. The rest of you don't hear this, obviously.
All right, I'll keep it on. I didn't really get like a constant stream of consciousness from you. Unless you're just brain dead or something.
I was just trolling. See, you didn't get anything, right?
I got. I really loved Largo, but my pride is too big to admit it.
No.
All right, let's go to bed.
Okay.
All right. You guys go
Have
to
we seen Cora?
I'm sorry?
Have we seen Cora?
Unless he stayed. I mean, what did you do, Rich, after you went to the bar? Did you eventually make it back to the inn?
You don't mean Rich. You mean Coronado Vasquez.
Yes, sorry.
I kind of hung out and I watched from afar, and if I see them headed off to a different building, I will gather my things and hurry after them.
Okay, so yeah, let's just say he's with you guys as this discussion of the ring was occurring. And so he's there.
Friends, you left me.
No, you left us.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you left us. Where are your
A
manners?
man of
going on?
my rank and stature does not do manual labor. Putting out fires is for others. I'm
Coronado,
surprised that you joined in on it yourselves.
Are you? What do you mean rank and stature? Are you some kind of nobility?
Sir! Sir! Have I not already made this clear? I was the head fashion designer for King Craig of Ventura. The
That
head
doesn't make you
fashion
nobility.
designer. No, but I am
That
a
makes you the-
well-respected man, and these hands
Well,
are
no,
not
that
for
makes
manual
you-
labor. These hands need
Alright.
to be delicate so I can understand the fabrics better. Lifting ash and burnt things, it is not for me. We all
Fair
have our
enough.
places in life, and my place is not to deal with those things. You had it under control.
Didn't I
Anyway.
see King?
Where are we going to now? What is the verdict?
We need to sleep.
We're gonna sleep and talk to the guards tomorrow. I think
Fully.
I can sway them.
What sway them? How so?
I'm a persuasive man. when I
What do we
want
need
be.
to sway them about?
They think that we're the ones causing all this trouble in town.
Well, that's nonsense. Is it?
That it
It's
is.
nonsense, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
It was,
Ish.
Well,
Ish.
yeah. I mean, now
a good night's sleep usually clears the head. I think that is a most wise decision. I believe you were Sir Cobblepot, correct?
I'm just Cobblepot.
So modest. Modesty is one of the knightly virtues.
Interesting.
So you're not a knight.
Me? No, I am not a knight. I am
Okay.
simply a man in search of adventure. And, well, we'll leave some mystery to me.
So, how come you're willing to get your hands dirty in a fight, but not in a fire?
Well, life and death and honor are one thing, but the fire was well under control, and you could manage it on your own. There was no need for me to
People
intervene.
died, Cora.
People died in the explosion. Did people die in the subsequent burning of the building? And would my assistance have saved any lives? I don't think so.
There's a chance. There's a chance people died afterwards. I would say it for sure.
So slight. So slight.
All right. Fair enough. I mind to Cobblepot. I say, I thought I really liked this guy, but he's kind of weird.
I'm
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mind back. Yeah, we'll have to see about him. I thought I read somewhere that King Craig was on one of the worst dress lists, but I won't say that out loud.
That is a lie.
right.
That is a bold-faced lie.
That's what I heard as well. Have you seen his boots? Gosh.
All right, I'm good to go to bed.
Me too.
me
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna stay watch.
Okay. Coronado, Ricardo, what are you guys doing?
I go sleep.
Coronado?
Coronado's going to